So I'm going to ask to talk about vasectomies, vasectomy lifestyle. Why I regret having a vasectomy. Harley, can you do a video why you regret having a vasectomy? I don't regret it. I regret not getting it sooner. That's my biggest regret of vasectomy. I regret not getting one sooner. This year, I would have saved over probably close to 200 condoms from not having a vasectomy. So I would say that let's talk about the benefits. The negatives are I can't even think of anyone. I think I can. There actually one negative was I had to take about a week off the bike. Just you want to have proper healing. Proper healing. So if you're doing any sport, the negative is it's best to take at least a week off training just to let the stitches heal up, finish up, dissolve, etc. So cream pie. I was about to say cream pie. This is actually an orange drink here. The spider. The vasectomy is a fantastic piece of surgery. It's probably the easiest surgery around. So many surgeons that do it. It's external. It's very, very quick. It's very, very painless. I've definitely had I've had more painful sex than my vasectomy. Definitely. Sore pelvis. Hashtag sore pelvis. You definitely want to do your homework of finding a good surgeon, someone who doesn't use rusty pliers, someone who doesn't use, a pair of tin snips. You want to find a surgeon who uses a scalpel, which is pretty much every surgeon. So I'm just trolling a bit there. You definitely want to have. I might just pause this for a sec while that cooking's going on. All right, we're back. I thought I go into the other room. Natasha's cooking up some broccolini in the pan there. So anyway, vasectomy. Fuck man, it is, again, if you've got kids, I'm not here to shame anyone who's got kids or whatever. I'm just here to share you my story, and you see my lifestyle. I mean, you see the sex scandals, you see the guys with the wife who slept with me and now he's jealous, and that she got vasectomy style loving from durianrider and all that stuff, and then there's all these scandals going on, and it's fucking incredible vasectomy, man. He's the best. It's just so. You ask any of my girlfriends over the years, or anyone, what do they think of vasectomy? They all love it. It's spontaneous action, whenever you want. There's no, there's no worries, there's no stress, stuff like that. It's just really just fucking boom, just go hard. It's very passionate. It's the most passionate form of contraception. You have to remember to take your pill, and the pill. We can talk about the hormones and the cancer risk and the mood swings. I mean, women are up and down enough as it is, and I don't think putting hormones into young women is a good idea, given that, women are that's just a feminine flow. It's like the weather. It's just up and down. It's a storm. It's a storm you don't try and fix. It's just a stormy weather, and you enjoy the sunshine, you enjoy the rain, you enjoy the hail, you enjoy the tornadoes and the cyclones and the calm oceans and the balmy hot summer's nights. You just enjoy it. It's just part of the feminine flow. Guys got to understand that. Guys think, I'm just going to get a woman and I'm going to she's going to be perfect every single hour of the day forever. And it's like, that's not how it works. It's like having a bicycle, never get a flat tire, never get a ticking bottom bracket. So it's just, guys got to get with that. But anyway, so vasectomy, it is a vasectomy lifestyle. Do you think of how much money I've saved that I don't have kids? I mean, today, in the supermarket walking around, there's this kid screaming, and there's this, sort of young couple, and Natasha just started laughing. And I'm like, you want one? She's like, no fucking way, And hey, if you got kids, again, it's not here to make fun. This is just, you got kids because you want to have kids. Fair enough. I'm a big believer in the adoption or being a foster parent or going to Asia and helping out orphanages. I've got a friend in Vietnam. She's just helping kids on the street. She's just helping them randomly on the street. How fucking cool is that? Imagine if we all did that. I help kids all the time. I help by making content, or I've got so many guys who write to me for relationship advice or whatever. The number one thing I tell them is, we're going to get a vasectomy. There's so many guys have gotten a vasectomy through me. I mean, YouTubers. You got Robin, he got a vasectomy after, actually Freely made him get a vasectomy, but that was after my recommendation. Vegan Gains, the vegan couple, what's his name, Luca, he got a vasectomy after my recommendation. He went to a Dr. Snip. Dr. Snip's a great surgeon in Australia, Dr. Snip. If you're in Australia, Dr. Snip, even Sean, 1 minute a day, he actually flew to Australia to see Dr. Snip. He definitely took action there, so fantastic. So there's YouTubers who got vasectomies. There's hundreds of people out there who've watched my videos who've written to me and said, got a vasectomy, Harley, best thing ever. I never want kids. Or maybe they've got kids. They go, oh, Harley got 2 kids or 5 kids, it's enough. But now got the vasectomy, the wife's loving it. And she's just like really, she loves the cream pie. She loves all that, the vegan cream pie recipe. It's just fucking fantastic. And I can troll and I can laugh about it. And we can talk about the Chiang Mai bicycle and the sore pelvis and all that stuff and the beta cuck from Scandinavia or stuff like that. We can talk all about that stuff. But you go to my Tumblr if you watch that stuff. But that's the reality, man. Is the vasectomy, it is just, oh man, it is fucking incredible. I've saved over 200 condoms at least this year. That's a lot of rubber, plastic, latex, whatever you want to call it, that's going to landfill. Obviously, condoms are great for safe sex. If you're doing that Tinder, the carousel, whatever, or if you're, whatever. But if you're in a relationship, that vasectomy, man, it's like, fuck. It's just crazy. It is crazy. And I can't really tell you stories on YouTube because this is obviously a, PG rated show here. But if you are with me in person and you want some stories, then tell some of you what I'm talking about. Or maybe go to my Tumblr, you can get more juice there, but pun intended. But the pressure, let's get serious now. Let's get the serious side of the video. The pressures these days of raising kids in today's world. On social media, just how fucking crazy it is, man. The pressures on social media, the competition on social media, the kids are growing up with social media, like 10-year-olds on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook, and it's just, they're scrolling it, they're just, even though they're not on there active, they're scrolling, and that conditioning, man, the cyberbullying going on there, it's fucking crazy. I get a lot of, flack and cyberbullying, but I make money from it. I learn a lot from it. Gives me, a lot of infamy, makes me look badass to a lot of people. It polarizes people. How love me more, they hate me more, and it's really fantastic that my fans now are more dedicated than before, and my haters are more dedicated than before. So it keeps me relevant in social media, because social media is such a fast-growing thing where people just come and go so quick. So if you're not getting talked about, you're forgotten about. So any publicity is pretty much good publicity. Definitely. In the court of public opinion, infamy is pretty bad. Look at the gangster rappers, man. They're charged of all sorts of things. And they're just badass motherfuckers. For most people's eyes, I think they're just fucking bunch of fucking rednecks, personally. But a lot of people really look up to the rappers. What name of famous rapper doesn't have a rap sheet? So, this could be badass. But anyway, I'm digressing so much in this video. Talking about vasectomies, I'm talking about 6ix9ine rappers. Infamy is just, having kids in today's world is fucking insane. How much money it costs as well. It costs so much money, man. So you save so much money. And I just love, having time, wake up. I say temptation. What do you want to do today? Yeah? What do you want to do today? Sure, do this, do that. Oh, let's do it. Every day, just wake up, do whatever the fuck you want to do. That's my reality. And the biggest way I can do that is not having kids. When you got kids, there's a responsibility and stuff like that. I'd rather have, to be honest, I'd rather have someone in my life who doesn't have the responsibility of kids. I've dated single mums in the past and stuff like that, and I've still got friends with heaps of single mum and single dad friends and stuff like that. But in terms of how I want to live my life, I enjoy the freedom. I enjoy the freedom of just being free, doing what I want to do, get on a plane, go anywhere I want, do whatever I want to do. Itchy nose. But having kids, I saw the struggle my mum had to go through. I saw the struggle my mum and dad went through, the divorce and all that, separation, and things like that. And it made me really think, like having kids isn't for everyone. But there's such this social pressure, family pressure, even I've got to have kids. It's like, no, you fucking don't. If you want them, go and adopt. Go to fucking Philippines or Vietnam or Thailand or Indonesia or China or whatever and help out the kids. Or even go to the fucking Aboriginal communities in Australia. Or just become a mentor in your local community, Become a YouTuber. Date someone fucking, if you're 40, date someone who's 20, help them up, what I mean? That's why I like people say, only people date, 20-year-old hot chicks. Yeah, it's true, but who am I going to find who's 40 who can live as carefree as I can, It's not this, So the reason why, I have these young, hot babes as girlfriends fit, because they're free. And they don't have all these hookups. Not hookups. Hookups. I don't have the hang-ups that someone who's 40 has been through marriage and kids and divorce and just been fucked around, and like baggage that comes with it. And that's not me being ageist or whatever. There's obviously I've got some quality people out there who are similar age, but I should say that I'm a quirky person. I'm a very quirky person, very crazy person, and I need to have someone who's on the same page as me. Generally find myself more compatible with people who are half my age. A lot of my guy friends are young guys in their 20s, late teens. They like the humour and the jokes, and they like the lifestyle and the excitement. And same with women in my life. I could honestly say I'd really struggle to date someone my age, and just because what's the word? Now I'm probably digressing a lot here. It's just, maybe it's my narcissism, maybe it's my adventure lifestyle, maybe it's my sense of humor, maybe it's my social media narcissism, things like that I would really struggle to live, to be a proper 41-year-old. What society says you got to be 41. So I find it really difficult. That's why I like, hanging out with younger people who just have more freedom, more emotional freedom there. And that's really, really powerful. And I like it as well because the younger you are, let's say you're 20, you don't really know that much, When I was 20, I thought I knew shit, but I knew fuck all. But I wish I would have someone, which I wish I had a person who was a lot older than me. Actually, I did date older women, and they did teach me a lot. But I wish I had someone who could really say, "Hey, Harley, do this. This is why I guide you here." Boom, boom, boom. That would have been really awesome. I would have loved to have that in terms of like fitness and cycling and all those things. So that's what I like to do, is be able to coach and mentor people. But yeah, and instead of vasectomy, it's like fuck. I don't think a 20-year-old hot chick should be having kids. I think that this is my opinion. People disagree with that. I think that they should be building up their careers, building up their fitness, traveling the world, having fun. I don't think if you're 20 you should be having kids. I think if you're 30 you should be having kids. If anything, go to Africa then, and if you really want to have kids, then go and be a refugee worker. There's fucking thousands of kids dying every day, man. You set your lifestyle up so you can do that. There's plenty of volunteer positions. You can go to Africa or the Philippines. You can join a church group, and you can help these fucking starving kids out there. If you really want to have kids, if your life's about kids, I want to have my own kids, then yeah, but think of what environment you're bringing them into. Think of what environment you're bringing them into. So my tip is just kind of help the kids that are already fucking here today. For me, it doesn't make any logic, any sense to have more kids when we've got kids here already. And this is not to shame the parents who already got kids. This is me talking to people who think, oh, I want to have small kids. Like that. It's not like getting a fucking dog or a cat, man. You bring another human into the planet, and this planet is so expensive and crazy to live in right now. It's fucking nuts, man. And it's just getting more crazy. Look at all the shit on social media, polluting. Even the vegan community is full of pollution and confusion and shit. So I don't really see much future for the future generations, but anyway, I've digressed a lot, talked a bit about myself here in the video, probably not as much as you wanted to hear, or maybe too much. That's why I got a vasectomy, because I love the lifestyle. I love having fit girlfriends who don't want to have kids. And for them, me having a vasectomy is a big, big draw card. Don't have to worry about getting pregnant, don't have to worry about condoms, they have to blowing out their body weight or the thyroid or whatever, doing the pill. They can just have, the hard banana whenever they want it. And that's really good. The banana cream pie, vegan of course. Anyway, that is a little bit of a video there. I would say that what's your favorite cream pie recipe? What's your favorite cream pie recipe? I would say low fat, high carb, vegan, stuff like that. So yeah, the dairy cream is a bit mucus forming in the lungs. Oh Jesus, Harley, what are you saying, mate? What are you saying? Bit of vasectomy is get a copy of my next book coming up soon. It's going to be very explicit. It's going to be very detailed. It's going to be very juicy. It's going to have a lot of content, but I can't really share on YouTube. If you've been to some of my talks, or if you read my Tumblr, there's a bit more explicit content in there. And we're not talking like sexual content. We're talking just real world, honest content. And I guess some of it may be sexual, but we're not talking in a porn sense. We're talking about it in a healthy, human, adult way, which I understand some platforms and social media don't accept that. That's cool. But my ebook is been working on that a lot in terms over the years, and it's going to be gold. And it's going to talk a lot about vasectomies because all these RSD guys and gamers and stuff, they don't talk about vasectomies at all. They're just like, how much puss can you get? And I really think that that's unethical. Unethical. If you're going to be a player, you got to get a vasectomy, man, because abortions suck. But anyway, yeah. Got any comments or questions? Let us know below. If you do want to get a vasectomy, I can recommend highly Dr. Snip in Australia. And man, it's a fucking game changer. And if you don't believe me, ask any of the chicks out there. Ask them what they think of the vasectomy, or what they thought of the vasectomy. Just ask them. Ask women what they think. And guys, listen to your women. Listen to them.